This is the Hohem iSteady MT2, probably the most exciting gimbal in 2023 so far. It inherits the excellent AI tracking module previously seen on other Hohem gimbals, but the new iSteady MT2 now supports mirrorless cameras up to 1.2 kilograms. Let's check it out. Inside the travel case, you get a pack of cables, user manual, mini tripod, action camera adapter, Arca Swiss quick release plate, smartphone mount, L bracket with a magnetic thumb screw, fill light with AI vision sensor, and lastly the gimbal itself. Now let's take a closer look around the gimbal, starting with the front. Here you have an OLED display that shows information such as the gimbal mode, battery level, and Bluetooth connection. Below that is the joystick, mode button, and zoom level shutter button combo. For the mode button, a single press will switch between your standard gimbal modes. Pressing 3 times will bring you into inception mode and pressing 5 times will bring you into auto calibration. Here's the full list of actions that you can do with the mode button. Moving to the left of the gimbal, there is the multifunctional control wheel and AB motion button. For the wheel, pressing it twice will allow you to control either the camera focus or gimbal roll. Pressing the wheel 3 times will enable control for the fill light. By the way, to switch on the light, you just need to press the wheel for 1 second. The AB motion button on the other hand allows you to set 2 points that the gimbal can repeat the motion. The default time is 1 minute, but you can customize this in the app. Very useful for getting more interesting looking time lapses. Now on the right there is a power button, USB-C charging port, and a 1/4 inch port with a positioning hole above. Lastly at the back is the trigger button. A single press will enable sports mode, a double press will recenter the stabilizer, a triple press will enter selfie mode, and a double press while holding the last press will lock all modos. There are a few more physical features worth mentioning. A strap hole at the bottom of the grip and 2 more 1/4 inch ports, one located at the bottom, perfect for a tripod, and another one at the top, useful for a wide range of accessories such as a shotgun microphone. The iSteady MT2 works with a variety of devices such as mirrorless cameras, compact cameras, action cameras, and smartphones. But for this review, I'll be focusing on using this gimbal with my Sony ZV-E1 and a 16-35mm f4G lens. I think this is the best compact professional camera to go with the iSteady MT2. You can take this setup a step further by controlling the camera features such as the shutter and zoom directly from the gimbal. The connection works both wired and wirelessly, but I couldn't get mine working over Bluetooth. Thankfully, my ZV-E1 shutter control works perfectly fine with the included USB-C to USB-C cable. Now let's dive into 2 features that I'm most excited about: AI tracking and built-in vertical shooting support. The AI vision sensor is a separate module that magnetically attaches to the tilt arm. To use the AI tracker, you first have to switch the module on. An OK gesture will start the tracking and the indicator light will turn green. As always, I'm very impressed at the tracking accuracy of the AI vision sensor, even when I'm moving quickly. To stop tracking, just show your palm and the indicator light will also turn red. Now let's say you want to customize the composition. All you have to do is show this gesture. The indicator light will blink green and you can position yourself however you want. Show the same gesture again to lock the composition and the indicator light will stop flashing. The AI tracking feature is extremely useful for solo creators. It gives a little bit more life to your videos instead of those boring static shots. Now despite this being called the AI vision sensor, let's not forget that it also doubles as a fill light. If you recall, to use the fill light, you'll have to press the control for 1 second. Once it is on, a single press will switch between the color temperature and brightness settings. Use the control wheel to change the value. It may look like a small light, but it's definitely enough to light up your face when recording in darker environments. The next feature is the built-in vertical shooting mode. There's no denying that vertical videos are the in thing right now, so the fact that the Hohem iSteady MT2 supports this without any extra accessories is a massive win. All you have to do is rotate the L bracket and reinsert it into the mount. Extremely simple. Having used this gimbal for almost a month now, including a few overseas trips, I gotta say that I really like it. My camera setup weighs in at 918 grams, so it's not exactly light, but the iSteady MT2 can definitely handle it. The build quality has been great as well. Sometimes when traveling, I just throw the gimbal into my check-in bag without a case and it survived every single time. But I do have one issue with the gimbal. Despite having capable modos, I find that my camera often tilts to the left. My balancing is perfect and the calibrations has been done, but it still happens. So I'm not sure if it's something that can be solved with an update or are the motos actually struggling on the roll axis. Thankfully, this can be easily fixed by using the control wheel to adjust the roll. A perfect camera combo for the iSteady MT2 would probably be a smaller camera such as the Sony ZV-1F. Alright, let's wrap things up. We've previously looked at the Hohem iSteady M6 and I was really happy with the capabilities of that gimbal. The iSteady MT2 is technically the same, just that it now has stronger motors to support mirrorless cameras. For a gimbal of this size, it's really packing a ton of performance and features such as reliable AI tracking and the built-in portrait mode. Battery life has been great too. It's rated for 17 hours without AI tracking and 8 hours with AI tracking. 3 hours is all it takes to fully charge the battery. I've literally only charged it once since testing and traveling with this gimbal. So if you're a beginner content creator or someone looking for the most compact yet feature-packed gimbal, I'd highly suggest looking into the Hohem iSteady MT2. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!